God's timing versus our human timeline. Imagine, what would life be like right now if Adam had cried out to God when Eve brought him that apple? What would have life been like if Eve cried out to God as soon as the serpent offered her that or presented that apple? Can you imagine? I surely can't. It sounds unfathomable, but we're not going to go there. Today, I do want to take a little bit of time and talk more about something we've all struggled with at some point, and that's God's timing versus our idea of our timeline. Hi everyone, my name is Dahlia, and welcome back to Growing Closer to God, a series where you and I, learn to hear His voice and grow in faith and walk together on this journey. So, going back to today, God's perfect timing versus our timeline. I think you know who wins. It's so easy to feel impatient when things aren't happening the way that we expected them. Maybe it's in prayer, you've been praying for a long time, or a promise you're holding on to, a dream that hasn't come true yet. It happens to everyone. Those feelings, frustrations, doubts, or even comparison, they're all real. Temptation, thoughts, feelings, and that's okay to feel them. What matters is what we do with them. Do we let them grow into bitterness and try to take control ourselves and figure it out? Or do we do what we are called to do? What we should have done from the very beginning, which is run to the Father and tell Him what's really going on in our hearts and in our minds. He knows already. But we have to cry out to Him to let Him know exactly what we think and give Him permission to take control of our lives. Because the truth is, His timing is perfect, even when it doesn't make sense to us. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." God doesn't rush. He takes His time with things sometimes. And He doesn't delay. He moves right on time. So instead of forcing something that's not ready, just trust that He's working behind the scenes for you. Your not yet is not a no. Or it could be. Who knows? Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you continue growing in your word, and drop a like, a comment, and let me know how God, have you ever had your timeline versus God's perfect timing? I would love to hear it in the comments.